that too now. I got that too. I'm about to show y'all the steps that it takes to do all of this. This is the motion, y'all. Get with the motion. Get with the motion. Get with the motion. Get with the motion, y'all. Look. This is what these guys been doing forever and a day. Blizzard warning. See, we got a blizzard warning. So I'm going to be doing a lot of low-key streaming today. Right? How we sounded. Right? We looking good. See, the microphone is out. I just want to make sure everything is copacetic. Right? This is my setup. Get into my motion. Right? Let me just do a little something. Right. Now, I was trying to edit some videos. You know how this shit is set up, man. It's not letting it rock right now. But yeah, man, we came a long way, y'all. This is us. 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 This is us, huh? How we looking? Huh? Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Right? It's cool when they do it, right? Streaming with a purpose. Yeah. Shout out to all my war eagles, man. Keep the donations and all that coming. You see it's going to a worthy, righteous cause, man. We get into the streaming. Right? War eagle salute. War eagle salute. So we got the blizzards coming, right? Let's go over here. Let's share something real quick. I want to share Instagram over here. Instagram, right? I'll share the Instagram over here. And then I'll go over here. We're going to keep it with 50 Cent. 50 Cent is on fire. Now, before I keep it with 50 Cent, we'll go over here. I want to, this is what we was highlighting. The volume is super low. All right, we'll go back. Well, those videos are no longer up and running. Right? AI, like AI was the beast, y'all. This was up and away, look, over the top. Yeah, he was different, right? Allen Iverson was different. Allen Iverson was definitely different. Look at the takeoff. Ugh. To be that small, look how small he is. Look. Above the rim, though, man. AI. Allen Iverson. AI was the man, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. So has this been confirmed that 50 has really bought that building? Has it been confirmed, y'all? Has anybody got the confirmation on that? Excuse me. Has that been confirmed? Put your War Eagles in the chat, man. Has that been confirmed? Has that, yo, we are multi-streaming for y'all. Multi-streaming. Has that been confirmed that this guy bought the building? Excuse me. Look, I'm a sip on this all day. I got me a soda, y'all. I had it since yesterday. See, I don't really do the sodas like that anymore, but today I just felt the need. But I got me a soda, y'all. But has that been confirmed yet that he actually really owns that building? I know he put the post up yesterday. Many of the bloggers and the blog sites were running with it. But has it been confirmed? Did anybody go to Chat GPT? Chat. That's what everybody does now, right? Chat. Does Chat GPT confirm a lot of things? Right? Do they confirm everything? How are we looking now? Yeah. Are we looking more like streamers? Do we look like streamers right now? Because this is what these guys do. I feel like a streamer. I should have set up my stand. If I'd have had my stand set up, you could actually see me streaming. But without the stand, you can't really see me streaming. Right? That's the one thing I miss about the library. The library, I have my shit set up in those, whatever office space they give me. And you could watch me do it. Here, I gotta create a stand. I have one, but I don't have the big one. I gotta get the big one. Right, once I get the big one, right? Now, my editing software apps and all these things that I have, because I wanted to edit that Earl Spence video that I did this morning. I feel like that is going to get a lot of traction. It is. Especially once, the source speaks on it, it'll definitely get a lot of traction. But that Charlo question was big. It was rather big. And I'm thinking about pulling it up if I can. I'm going to try to pull it up right now over here and run through it real quick. That way, we could, break it down. The down. Oh yeah, we could do it. We could definitely do it. All right. So let me close out of this one. This one, right? This one. I'm gonna close out of this one. I'm gonna come back over here to this one. All right. Appreciate that like, Gumbo. What's going on? Look at the setup, Gumbo. Gumbo, we leaving them. We are leaving them in the bushes. Salute to Gumbo Sauce, original War Eagle in the building. You see the setup, Gumbo. I appreciate all the love and support. You got us here, brother. So enjoy the ride. You are definitely one of the council members, founding members, right? But I want to get over here to this, Gumbo. I broke this down earlier this morning, but I didn't break it down like this. I'm going to break it down like this now, as we should, right? Go to my channel, right? Let's go to my channel. Let's go to my history. Where's my history? My history should come up right here. Are you guys following all of this, right? You're following this? Are you following this, Gumbo? My screen went black. It should. You don't see it? You still don't see it, Gumbo? You gotta see it. I see it, Gumbo. Maybe you need to refresh your joint. We got high tech. We're high tech right now, Gumbo. I see it. You don't see the young boy Boxing right there. I'm high tech. I'm all the way up right now, Gumbo. I got multiple joints going. I'm like all these guys that sit around that do all that. I got all of that now, Gumbo. Right here. Right here. I created that now. So that's why I be fronting on the crows and all them. They're weirdos, Gumbo. All these guys that sit online and talk boxing and supposed to be fans, they're weirdos. And I exposed them over the years, but now I'm really exposing them because I'm doing the things that they are accustomed and comfortable with, sitting in front of laptops and PCs, multi-streaming and doing all these things now. That's what I do. But not only do I do that, I have actual boxing substance with receipts. And we're going to show some of my receipts right now. Shout out to EJ. EJ, if you get with my cousin, right, just throw me something. If you don't throw me nothing, God already showed me you're going to be, you will be cursed, man. I'm Moses. Here it is right here. Wow, look who he's with, Gumbo. And watch how he smiled. I broke this down earlier.
That's 5 President's Day sale.
I broke this down earlier. Look at the smile when he sees my cousin. Look at that. Look. Who's he with, Gumbo? This is who he needs to really get to train him. Look, who's he with? Look at him. Look, can y'all see that? War Eagles, salute, man. War Eagles, salute. Look who he's with. That's Frank Martin's trainer, but look at his eyes. Look how excited he was to see Buddy McGirt, original sauce, magic right there. Look at him. Now, I said this on my earlier live, 5 o'clock this morning, 6 o'clock this morning. EJ, if you line up with my cousin, please, God already showed this to me. Hit my Cash App or my Zelle. You will have to throw me my consultant fee. If you do not trust and believe I am Moses, you will not be blessed because you have already stolen from me and you lied on me, right? And you see what happened. When you lied and you laughed, what happened? God humbled you. He humbled you. And look at me now. I'm streaming. How do I look now? How's the content looking? Gumbo and all the other War Eagles. How's the content looking? I think the content, the boxing content, has turned up so much that a lot of these guys are in the bushes. Many of my boxing peers that stream, I ran them off to the bushes. Man. Because my receipts and my growth at what they do, this is what you guys do. You guys sit online and you're geeks and you're weirdos, right? You talk about things from a fan standpoint. I talk about things from an experience standpoint, a fan standpoint, but I show my stamps and my receipts. These are my stamps and my receipts right here, right? Where was that man right there at? Just a while ago. He was at my gym. Right? Our gym, because he came from that gym. But look at him right here with one of your favorites. That guy right there is your favorite. Look at him. He is excited to see who? My cousin. Now, he hasn't not announced who his coach is. Maybe he should work with my cousin. And like I said, if you work with my cousin, God already showed me. Hit my Cash App. Yeah, if you don't hit the Cash App, look at him. Look. If you don't hit the Cash App, EJ, or the Zelle, and you attempt to work with my cousin, God has already revealed it to me. He will strike you down again. He will strike you down. I'm just telling you. But let's get to this part right here. The meat and potatoes, y'all. He is not fucking with y'all. Pay attention. Pay attention, y'all. Motion.
I gotta ask you, what do you think a fight between Charlo and Bud looks like? You think Charlo and Bud?
Look at his face. Man.
Hitchens and
no answer, but look at his face. And he did not ask him about him and Charlo. He asked him about Bud and Charlo. Wagwan mute. A picture's worth 1,000 words. He shut it down. He did not even answer it. But I told you, these guys really never really fucked with each other. They didn't fuck with each other. And it has come out after so many years. But how are we looking over here, y'all? Shout out to you, EJ. Get with Buddy, though, man. Buddy will give you the magic just like he gave Frank Martin the magic. But hey, what do I know? How's the content looking, y'all? Right? How's the content looking? How we looking, y'all? How we looking? We are streaming with a purpose over here. We are streaming with a purpose. But then they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Man, did you see his face? Look at his face when they brought up Charlo. And they brought up Charlo and Bud, not Charlo and him. But like I said, hopefully he is successful against Tim Zoo. And then you fight Charlo. You guys are making 10 load of money in Texas. That fight will pop off in Dallas. Frank by stoppage tonight. I don't know, Gubba. I'm not going to sleep on Nair Albright. He could fight, man. It's a dangerous fight. I think Frank could win. It's a dangerous fight. Nair Albright's no slouch. And what I like about Nair, and I said this yesterday, and I watched some of the Crows try to run with it, because that's what they do. They watch in the bushes and try to run with my sauce. They don't even know Nair. I know a Nair Albright. I know his promoter, Rodney. Shout out to Rodney Rice. Jihad sparred Nair when he was 17 years old in Philly. We used to go to Philly and get a lot of work. And Nair Albright, back then, sparring Jihad as a smaller fighter. You know, Nair fights at 135 as well. He can make 135. And when he sparred Jihad back then, Jihad was a welterweight, much bigger. And Nair was, grown man, but he was, out of, probably about 150-ish, maybe 160 sparring. And I remember I was like, yo, this dude is tough, man. That dude is tough. I always had a respect for him since then. And I remember when he fought Calvin Davis, I said, yo, he's going to beat him. I made a lot of money that night because Calvin was the favorite. And a lot of dudes was on the DB3 wave. And, what's the name? Did his thing, beat him, upset him. And now he's here against Frank Martin. And if you remember, he's the guy that Keyshawn Davis fought and he got the no contest. Remember, he popped dirty for the marijuana in Texas. But Nair Albright rocked Keyshawn Davis in that fight. So he's not a slouch, man. This is a dangerous fight, but I got to stay home team. My cousin trains Frank Martin. I think Frank Martin definitely has the skill set, the power, and I believe they got the game plan to do it. So I would love for him to stop him, but I don't think he's going to stop Nair Albright. But anything can happen in boxing. It's boxing. But I wouldn't bet a knockout. Even though Frank Martin is hot with the knockouts, you know me, I'm a fighter, literally, right? They overlooked all these things, right? But anything can happen in boxing. But when you look at Frank Martin's stoppages, right? And, you got to call a spade a spade. He's been knocking guys out, but now he's up against sort of a guy that's like him. Bartholomew, classic, good knockout. This is an older fighter. All the knockouts before that, Rivera, not Michelle Rivera, because he didn't stop Michelle Rivera, but the other guys that he was stopping, they, it was the PBC special type shit. Yeah, if you know, right? I don't want to do all that today, right? I don't want to do all that. He said he's taking the stoppage. I'll just take the win. I wouldn't bet stoppage, but it's you. You're confident with the stoppage, go for it. Because it's boxing, anything can happen. But I don't see Nair Albright getting stopped tonight. He's a crafty fighter, a sturdy fighter, but it's boxing. Something can land. Just like Frank Warren can get stopped. Anything can happen in boxing, right? On any given night. On any given night. If you know, you know, right? But yeah, that fight is up tonight, man. This is a good card. I'm kind of stoked about this card, right? Kind of stoked. And we are bearing down for a blizzard. For a blizzard. Now check this out, right? Let me share this real quick. This is my new setup, yeah. My new setup. Saucy Frank got Buddy special. Yeah, he does. They working. He got his confidence up. But like I said, Nair Albright's no slouch, man. Woo. Woo. That's Woo. They call him Woo. Now watch a lot of them try to run with that. Oh yeah, I know Woo. No, you don't. I know Woo's his promoter, Rodney Rice. Good guy. Rodney Rice is one of the bigger promoters from Philadelphia. If you know, you know, right? Shout out to R&R. That's R&R Promotions, right? Rodney Rice, R&R Promotions. Yeah, we got a lot of work with those guys coming up. He has a lot of fighters that he promotes underneath his tutelage. And I'm just glad to see Nair Albright getting this big time break. How's the content looking though, Gumbo? Let me give Gumbo some War Eagles. Hold on, look. Gumbo, you got the chat rocking over here, good brother. You got the chat rocking. So let me throw you your War Eagles. I see you. I definitely see you, Gumbo. You got the chat rocking. Excuse me. See what that soda does? Gumbo got the chat rocking. Look, Eagles for Gumbo. There go your Eagles, Gumbo. You are a War Eagle. There's your Eagles. And I'm going to pin your, what's the name? I'm going to pin your comment. Is it pinned? I believe it's pinned now. So I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I think that the two fight. Well, I think all the fights. I think that's good. That has potentials to be a fight of the night. Also, Gary Antoine Russell, and also Richard Hitchens. All the fights, even Ryan Garcia's fight, because you have the element of surprise with Ryan Garcia. Now, a lot of you guys that are in the bushes, don't pop up over here when I do my other type of streams, right? Because this is boxing. See, a lot of dudes, right? They're boxing weirdos, right? They want me to waste my time and talk boxing, but they don't support it. They'll watch and then try to steal my shit. They've been doing it for years, but it doesn't matter no more because I have a catalog of actual stamps and receipts where you guys have a catalog of copying and attempting to steal, and people notice that shit now. They know it, right? That's neither here nor there. But this is for all you dudes that be like, yo, inbox me, DMing me to talk boxing all the time. When I talk it, you get low. So it is what it is. Don't be mad when I do, and the numbers are showing it, right? Matter of fact, we can pull it up. Let's pull up the receipt. This is a prime example right here. I want to show y'all something, right? Prime example, right? Yesterday, and this isn't even my forte, right? Yesterday, I talked on 50 Cent. Can y'all see this? Look how we looking. I got multiple streams going, right? Multiple streams going. We talked on 50 Cent. This is the stream right here I got going.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. With your name on it just by thinking about it.
I'm going to show you. That's the stream right here. I'm streaming right there. Watch this. Look how nice we are with it, y'all. I want y'all to see the motion. How official I done came up. I done came up, right? Literally came up with this now, right? So go there, right? Watch this. You see how we working now, y'all? Look. Look how we working. Look, multitasking. I just got to get used to being like this now. Look, how we looking? See, look, these are the two streams right here. Look, see how we walking the room? Yo, Gumbo, that's what they do. Watch the bus stop special try to steal it. They can't, Gumbo. Let's get to that weirdo. He's a weirdo, right? That guy's a straight weirdo, a jealous fan weirdo at that, right? And one thing about me, I'm one of God's chosen. God don't play about me. When dudes attempt to steal and run with my style, nothing good comes for them. You know that, right? Nothing good comes to them, Gumbo. Nothing good comes to them when they attempt to steal and run with my plays. And that's what that dude been doing. But you know why he does that? Because he's comfortable like so many of these other guys that play around like that. And I allowed them to play around like that because I never called them out. You know why I never called them out? Because I'm focused on what I got going on and the things that I do, right? So I never really got on their helmets as I should have. But like I said, when you're building what you build, and what we got going on over here, you don't even worry about people like that because people like that aren't doing anything. They're not doing anything. How's the content looking though, y'all? See how we looking? See how look? I'm really multitasking like a mom. Look, this is what these guys do for years. This is what these guys do for years. Right? All right. But this is what these guys do, right? How we sounding, Gumbo? Let me know. Is it echoing? Cause see, I got these headphones on. I can't really hear. How am I sounding, Gumbo? Let me know. How am I sounding? Am I echoing? I can't really hear. Let me know, good brother. Hold on, I'll pull it up over here. You know, man, I'm in geek mode. Sounds great. Ah, man, thank you, brother. You are one of my brothers, man. Give my big brother. Try something. You helped to get us here, Gumbo. You, CW Thumbnails, Water God. CW Thumbnails. Oh yeah, look, we sound good. Water God. CW Thumbnails. Look, we sound good. You right, Gumbo. This shit does sound crystal clear. Thank you so much, Gumbo. You helped me get here, man. You, CW Thumbnails, a lot of my War Eagle females. What is the young lady's name? I'm drawing a blank right now. She's always donating to the channel out of Tennessee. uh, what is her name? Hopefully she pulls up. Dewana. Did I say that right, Gumbo? Is it Dewana? Dewana's always donating, and they help to create this now. They help to create this. They help to create this, and we have our tribe, our community. I think it's Dewana. Um, CW Thumbnail. CW Thumbnails went to Guatemala. Hopefully he's all right. Hopefully he didn't go down there and get sick and drink the water. Yes, Dewana. Yes, Dewana has helped to create this and build this up. Good person, right? Dewana, many others. And all the ones that's in the bushes, you help too. You know how you help, like the guy you mentioned earlier, the bus stop guy, they help because they show that I'm a real influencer. When you attempt to try to copy somebody that you, number one, you claim you don't like, number two, you claim you don't watch, but yet you try to emulate and undermine and copy the things that I create and I do, it shows that not only am I an influencer, I have what I refer to as the source. I have the source. Who got the source? I got the source, right? I got the source. And you guys know it. You guys know it. Hold on, let me call somebody real quick. All right. Uh-oh. These people be disturbing me when I be working. They disturb me when I'm working. I'm getting my work on. This is one of my occupations right here, yeah. All right. Yes, we can handle that. We can do that. But as you can see, I am working right now. Look, I got my glow on. I'm glowing, but I'm working. But you see, we are up and running, looking real presidential good right now. Right, this is the new setup here. So hit me back with the logistics of everything, and I will get that out to you. But you have to hit me back with the logistics, a structured plan. I need to see the plan so I can overlook it and evaluate the ins and outs, if that makes any sense. But hit me back with the logistics, which is the plan, right? So I can see where, basically, what I'm saying is I need to see where things are going and how it would work. Hit me back. Shaw News Boxing LLC, marketing, management, media. You know, you do have options. All right. Now, see, for those of y'all that's going to watch that and see that, I'm a business. So if you present me an offer or, you know, I need to see where it's going as far as, okay, you need me to do this. What is that for? Right? He said that made up storm. Yeah, it's coming tomorrow, Gumbo. It is. We're on. I'm that's why I'm trying to get all these out now. Because probably Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you won't see me streaming. You won't see me being able to do these like this at the desk or running to the library to record the big time professional setting joints. Because I will be in ice road trucker mode. And you see, they shut that down. Well, they didn't shut that down. Look, I'll speak about it, right? This is what happened. And I told you, God doesn't play about me, man. Now, you remember I started the ice road trucker thing, right? One of the days up there, when I was doing the ice road trucker, I have a mount, right? and I mount my, well, not this, the phone that Coach Reed has now, because I have multiple devices, right? And these guys always want to act like, oh, he's on his phone, he's doing this. No, I have multiple devices, right? Oh, he's driving on his phone, right? So one of the storms, I'm so done with this. I can't wait for the season to be over. But one of the storms, we was out there. It was like maybe 1, 2 in the morning. I was getting busy. Ice Road Trucker. Yeah, these guys, these weirdos, right? And I'm gonna call them out like y'all are weirdos, because that's what weirdos do, right? You watch from the bushes. Yo, they're sending my video around, right? They're sending my video around, and just like I told the union, right? I said, damn, if these guys are sitting around sending my video around, that means that they're sitting around not working. But it's clear as day in these videos that I'm working, I'm getting busy. So what does that say about them, right? You're watching me. You're not working your area. Why aren't you working? Bitch ass motherfuckers, right? Yeah, and I know they're going to see this. And I want y'all to see this because you're fucking cowards. It's nothing worse than working with a bunch of cowards, man. Right? And it's like I was telling my boy the other day, I was like, all my write-ups for my whole career here, it's never me not doing a job. It's always something that has to do with this, with streaming, with something that I do outside of work. It's never, you had the truck parked here for 5 hours not doing nothing. It's always me doing my job or recording me doing my job, having pride, a sense of pride in things that I do. But you know what? I kind of fell back. And look how I told you, God doesn't play about me, right? Guess what happened? A co-worker that I like, so I'm not going to mention his name, but he got into an accident. He got suspended for 4 days, right? Because he was on his phone and he got into a bad accident on his phone. And the police was involved and he lied on the police report. But he was on his phone and they had to switch it all up. But he got suspended, right? For 4 days. I like the guy, man. And I was telling my guy yesterday, I said, you see, God don't play about me. They always want to mess with me and hoping that I fall like this or something like this happens to me so they could throw me under the bus, right? And look what happened. Hopefully y'all catching that source, and I hope y'all seeing this, man. We streaming over here, man. How's the content looking, Gumbo? How is the content looking? Shout out to all the War Eagles, man. Donate to the channel. Hit the like button. Likes are free. And once again, you see where your donations go, y'all. Look where your donations go. So when you donate to my channel, you see what we did. I did not take y'all money, right? And ask my brother. My brother will tell you this. He's on the live with me right now. I think I'm too straight up. If I was a cutthroat and a grimy person, I'd probably be a millionaire already. If I was grimy, I'd be a millionaire. And I'd read books about shit like that. If I was that type of a business person, I'd be a millionaire. Right now, I probably would be retired, own multiple properties and all kind of shit. But I don't operate like that because I believe all my blessings come from God. And when you operate like that, like somebody said something to me the other day. They was like, yo, you could get paid, right? Because they now look, they be watching, right? These niggas be watching, right? They see the work that I do in the community with the kids at the rec center and all that. They like, yo, you could get paid. I will get paid. God's going to pay me. God is going to cut me a check for everything that I do one day with so many zeros on it. But they like, oh, you could get paid if you was to do fitness classes and boxing training. Oh, now you want me to do boxing training and charge. But before I thought I was just somebody that ran my mouth on the internet. Right? Yes, they are, Gumbo. That's a fact. Straight female stuff. That's what the world consists of. Girly men. But yeah, they told me to basically start charging and doing. I'm like, I'm good, man. When you do what you love, right? When you do what you love, eventually you get paid for it. And that's what I've been doing, what I love. And now you see what I said, Mr. 10%. And this right here is the sign of me getting paid for it. Because all of this, right, through donations and people supporting the channel, we built all of this. Shout out to Gumbo. Gumbo's a day one. Gumbo and many others that rock with my channel. When I first started out, I did not have none of these things, right? Look, I'm about to get up. Look, I got so much equipment right here. Look. Let me go grab something real quick. All right. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. 97%. Yeah. All right, y'all. Look, I'm back. Right? Now, look at this right here. See this state-of-the-art camera? Nice camera, right? This is all stuff that I have accumulated over the years of grinding with my company. This is a nice camera right here. I have 3 of these and all kind of lenses. But that is what, hard work, dedication, and actually grinding has got me through my platform, right? My media company. That's why I said I have a real media company. I don't work for free. If you want me to cover an event, hit me up with a offer like that person I just hit back. They presented an offer, and I told them in the message that I sent them, hit me with the logistics. I need to see the breakdown. If you have an offer, I need to see where everything is going. The books. I learned that from Cousin Bud. Shout out to Terrence Crawford, right? Cousin Bud put me onto that. Yo, I need to see the books. Show me the books, all right? Show me the books. Hello. Show me the books, right? You gotta show me the books. Right? Show me the books. Right? You have to show me the books. But how are we looking, y'all? Look, I got so many mouses now. I didn't even know which mouse I was on. I'm on this one. All right. Now I'm gonna tell you something I seen, right? If you're still in here, Gumbo, Frank Martin got into a little back and forth with another fighter there. I want to clear this up, right? And this is for all you guys speaking on this, right? Yo, Frank Martin told some guy, I can't think of his name right now. They shook hands. They agreed to fight. That's all good for social media, right? Frank Martin told the guy, "Yo, I'll fight you next," right? That's all good. Who's gonna pay for that fight though? See, fighters can say, yeah, we'll fight. But if there's not a promoter to put up the money for that fight, it really goes nowhere. They could want to fight. Somebody has to be willing to put up the money for that fight, right? But I seen that, and I seen a lot of people chiming in and talking about that. Well, that shit doesn't matter, man. Do y'all know that much of the game? Since a lot of you guys that sit online, always want to act like, and my brother tells me this all the time, you really in the game. All you guys that sit online and always want to act like you're in the game because you do YouTube views. You know that's how it works, right? Two fighters can agree about fighters. Doesn't matter. If nobody's putting the money up for the fight is irrelevant. Right? Do y'all know that? Do y'all understand that? Put that in the comments if you understand that. Like me and Gumbo could see each other, and we'll say we're two active fighters, two active light heavyweights in the game. And be like, yo, man, I want to fight you. Fight me next. And I'm like, yeah, I'll fight you next. Let's shake on it. If no promoter's putting the money up for that fight and me and Gumbo's not coming out of our pocket to put up the money for that fight, all we did was just agree to fight. You have to have a promoter, right? Put the money up for the fight. If a promoter's not putting up the money for the fight, two guys can agree to fight, it means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing, right? Now let's switch gears real quick, right? I see Conor Benn. I'm giving too much sauce. All right, Gumbo, I'll slow down. My brother told me I'm giving away too much sauce. I'm not giving it away, Gumbo, because, and I'm going to tell you why I'm not giving it away. I can say whatever I want on the platform. These guys could come on and follow me and act like they do it, but I actually do it, right? I do the things that I talk about. And now my company has really actually grown, where I have a stat sheet of fighters that I have marketed, I have built their brand, I have built their name, and then not only them, look, pay attention to this. I've done this with myself, my brother, right? Watch how big my brother's channel becomes. He's the Ice Road Trucker, the international trucker. It's that's going to be his lane. I just started just to show him, like, yo, this shit is bigger than this box of corny shit. That industry, that genre actually supports. Start your trucker vlogs. Show you driving on the road. Right? We did it last Friday. I was off. Me and my brother did it. That video did numbers. He drove from Alabama to Mississippi to Louisiana. I was on for 3 hours. He did all of that in like an hour, little under an hour and a half. We did that together. So when you see his channel take off and blow up, watch. Look, you guys talk about my channel's not big, right? And these are my stats. This is some of my stats I'm gonna throw in your face real quick. And none of you niggas could fuck with me. You niggas that sit around and claim you don't watch me. My channel right here, I got a 17-year-old kid fighter sign. I started a slogan that everybody and their mama use, Team Spencer, it don't make sense. I had 2 big boxing brands, Jackal Fitness and now Shaw News, right? But the things that I'm most proud of, my daughter, with this camera right here, shot at the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden. And her pictures that she took that you guys were jealous Crow fans over, thinking they were mine, were actually hers. And they were published by a big-time boxing manager Because the pictures that she took of his fighter, they published them, right? While you clown niggas, crow nigga bitches, and males, homosexual tendency weirdo males, were always talking about views. My youngest daughter was interviewing fighters at ESPN top ranked press conferences, weigh-ins, had way more emotion than your favorite YouTubers that you sit around and idol worship. My oldest daughter, like I just said, ran down her shot at Madison Square Garden. Like, these are actual stats. You guys sit around and pass out DMs speaking, oh, don't watch it, don't support his channel when he goes live. You niggas are cursed, demonic weirdos. I am blessed walking in God's path. But those are the stats right there. Those are stats, right? But you tell me that I'm unsuccessful, nobody watches me. No, I'm building something, and I built it right before your faces. How is the content looking though? Run down your resume. Run down your resume. Not you coming online, sitting around a bunch of niggas and bitches that don't do anything all day, every day, but gossip, push bullshit narratives, right? Because that's what y'all the guys do. That sit on the internet. You don't even realize it. You come on here, you push bullshit narratives. You push bullshit narrative. Like Gummo just said, look, I'll pin that one. They say anything on the internet. Facts. Fact. They say anything on this internet. And that's what they do. That's what they do. Right? But these are the logistics, y'all. These are the logistics. I'm going to hook these videos up, y'all. Damn, it's already 11 o'clock. Let's see how we are looking and sounding. Us know it. Yes, you. Yo, did y'all see my daughter? She's not here right now. She's with her mother. But she was at the command center. That's what I call this now. This is the command center. All right? Keep running the lights up, y'all. Run the lights up. Come out of the bushes. Look, come out of the bushes. All right? This is that War Eagle substance. All right, I'm going to go over here. This is that War Eagle substance, y'all. wanna go over here. I'm trying to find that video of Gumbo. Gumbo, you still in here? Are you still in here? Let's see if I can get that video of Gumbo. Here's my daughter. Look, this is my daughter. She was killing it, right? Look.
That's sold up out of there, man. That's sold up out of there, man. You're already messing up my station. Look. Come on, man. Get that sold up out of there, man.
That's Coach Rain right there. That's the station. Look, they tell me I need to teach boxing. I do.
Be clear.
Look.
A lot of you guys sit online, you click up in different groups, you talk boxing.
That's all they
You're
do.
supposed to be fans of it, but you show weirdo tendencies, right? Somebody can demonstrate it, show you that they are part of it, and what do you guys do? You show weirdo tendencies.
That's it. Weirdo tendencies.
Don't even know how to properly turn over your hand and throw a punch. Get your head off the line. Fight on the inside. Pivot. Right? And feel.
Yeah, I remember a guy was always talking about, oh, nobody
Agreement,
likes
Jen.
bullshit punches.
Time. Get your rest on.
You do.
All right, let me see what I got. Let me see if I got a little bit of magic in.
You do.
Yo, what's up, guys?
You do.
Yeah, you late. I gotta get on you now, man. I asked where you was at. Your hand should have been wrapped.
You do.
You don't get no special treatments.
Look, Amani respects me. That's gonna be another one of my world champion fighters right there, man. Right? Y'all watched his development, man. That is Amani, right? The list of the source accolades is crazy right now, man. That's Amani, y'all. That's Amani. I don't know how many champions he got. Remember, and I want to say shout out to Bernie the boxer. I think that was about 4 years ago. Right? Maybe 3, 4, 5. It might have been 5, 4, maybe 3 to 4, maybe 5. Because Amani's old now. Amani's like 17. But I remember when I was on a live stream and Amani got in with Bud Crawford. Amani has since went on to talk to Boots Ennis. A lot of guys, man. A lot of guys. And it helped his confidence. Because look at him now. Amani's a young stepper. But Amani, $1 Million Marley, the Spence brothers, right? This goes on and on, man. On and on and on, on and on and on. Check it out. Check it out. On and on and on and on and on. Check it out. Check it out. On and on and on and on and on. Check it out. Who's that? Brown. Some say, I say, yeah, that's Amani right there, yeah.
Come on.
Y'all,
Let me find Gumbo.
because just like
I want to find
Join
Gumbo sauce.
Before you throw another controller, maybe break.
Where is Gumbo sauce at?
God.
That's
Booking dot.
yeah. That's the setup. Let's find Gumbo sauce on here.
He said, don't. Did you?
Stitch. If you. The key.
If you use
Must need better.
Sauce.
Adobe app. So this? Did you know? Check.
Bring
Contribute.
Have you ever heard of
Yeah,
Explain.
it was right here. It's coming up now. This is last week right here. This is when I just started. With all the equipment here.
Wait.
Two boxes
Money.
as wrap.
Gumbo stuff should be coming up now.
Breaking. Why not?
It's gumbo joint.
Went to the Louisiana State St. Tammany Parish.
San
'Cause
Tammany
we the only
Parish.
state with parishes.
San Tammany Parish.
We the only state
There
with
it is.
parishes.
Look.
So y'all let that soak in, man. When y'all sit online
Trucker Diaries.
and y'all
Look
just
at that.
crash out with no motion.
No motion. This is
Here comes the
motion.
sign.
That's motion.
Here
right
comes
there,
that
y'all.
sign.
This is
That
too-
Fleur de Lis, baby. That
Too-
Fleur de
too-
Lis.
There it is. Louisiana.
There it is right here. Louisiana, baby.
There it
Louisiana.
is.
Motion.
There it is. Look, that look.
Motion.
Yeah, that's 2 states for y'all, man.
Motion. Right
For the
there.
Trucker Diaries today, man.
Trucker Diaries right there. That's
That's
real.
2 states,
That's
man.
real life motion. When you niggas
So
sit
don't tell me Gumbo don't be rolling.
That's right. You
Yo,
know,
man.
Y'all saw-
rolling.
Went to the Louisiana
Yeah, they see you rolling. They hating. You rolling, Gumbo. They see you rolling. You rolling, right? That was Louisiana. That was the Trucker Diaries. So when you niggas sit in your cars and, go live for no apparent reason, you're in the way. Get in your car and go somewhere. Go do something. We see you rolling. You hating. Right? They see you rolling. You hating. Right? Y'all in the bushes, man. Gumbo was rolling right there, man. We see you rolling. They hating. Look, they was hating right there, man. Riding.
I love climbing.
Look,
You niggas sit on live for 5 or 6 hours
absolutely.
arguing about fights that you're not even a part of.
You're not a part of them.
Arguing about matchups that you can't even make.
You can't make them. That's a fact.
Arguing about networks and deals, promoters, managers, and advisors that you can't even contact.
Can't even contact them. Can't even contact these people, bro.
And you know what's funny, Shaw? They chat agree with that dumb shit, bro.
All the time. Crows.
That's why the boxing community is no motion.
No motion. It's no motion. It's no motion. Y'all sit around in these groups, these hate groups, with no motion. They see me rolling, they hating, right? But salute to all the War Eagles, man. We done came up, War Eagles, and we only getting bigger. Now look, this is the new setup here, right? I'm still gonna go to the library and do one. I'm gonna knock one out for y'all. I'm gonna knock one out. If you have any topics, hit me up with the topic of the day. Hold on. They see me rolling. They see me rolling. They hating. They see me rolling. They hating. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Catch me riding dirty. Y'all want to catch me riding dirty, huh? You see me rolling. You hating. You niggas is hating. Yeah, how's the content looking, y'all? Saw streaming, man. You see me rolling. That was Big Gumbo right there. Look.
Yeah, that's crazy.
3 body parts, guys.
Yes, this was all the content right here, y'all.
Here's how I use the
This is all the content. Look.
J Rules. Coincidentally seated rivals spark intrigue on a spacious.
Now, when I go live at the library, probably about another hour or two, I'm gonna just get some topics together over there. I got to do my research. Did 50 really buy the building? Does anybody know that yet, man? That's what the live is going to be about. All right? Did 50 actually buy the building? I'm going to get on that real soon. All right, real soon. But as you can see, I did multiple streams. All right, I've been on for an hour over here. That's good. Hopefully, I hit the like button a lot. All right. So that means I've been on an hour and an hour. Good. All right. So what we'll do is we will wrap this up, right? Let's wrap this up, right? Content streaming for the win. This was the Motion Man, aka, you know who it is, man. Motion Man is me, right? And this is the PC laptop setup. Motion Man is me, right? I am the Motion Man, the creator of motion, right? So we'll close out the StreamYard edition, right? You know, you do have options, y'all. You do have the options, right?